Hi Virgo, and welcome to your Love Scope for July 1st through July 15th, 2019. This is for singles, couples, and everything else in between. So let's start off by pulling some cards for past, present, and future energies and see what is revealed in regards to love and romance for you guys. All right, Virgo, let's take a look. All right, so we have same mistake. This is the energy that is coming in with you as you enter July. And then we have mysterious. And lastly, we have you deserve better. Okay, Virgo. First, I'm going to start with like the singles and those who are just kind of like dating somebody. I'm going to pull this out because next card would be it's complicated. All right, so Virgo, those of you who are kind of just like dating somebody, and I say you're single because there's no commitment in place between you and this person, okay? This is like somebody you're dating or somebody that you're like pursuing, or they could be pursuing you. It's just kind of this mysterious connection, really. It's like no matter what happens or what you guys share or how close you feel you are, it always kind of ends up the same. And that's why I say mistake is coming through. It's like you really put yourself out there because it feels like, you know, that's the moment you're in with this person, and they're, you know, reactive to it in a very positive way. And then it's like they become distant and mysterious, and you're like, well, what's going on? It's like they're close and then they're distant. They're close and then they're distant. And that's why it's complicated. It feels emotionally complicated because you can't figure it out. Like, you really don't know if they like you or if they're just trying to play around with you, or if they like the attention that you're giving to them with absolutely no interest in you. You're just feeling as though you don't know, like you, from one day to the next, and you deserve better, Virgo. Whoever this person is, with that card, it's like you don't need to be putting up with all of that. They're just a complicated mess. They don't know if they're coming or going, okay? And that mysterious front that they put off, where it's like one minute they seem into you and the next minute they can't be bothered, like that's just a bunch of manipulative games, emotional manipulation, mental manipulation, and you know, that says a lot about who they are. It could just be that that's the character of them, or it could be that they have a lot of emotional stuff going on in their world and they're just not in a place to offer a, you know, solid committed relationship. So it's always like this kind of back and forth energy. Yeah, listen, also those of you where there's somebody like trying to come back in from your past, Virgo, it's the same thing all over again, and you absolutely deserve better. So just keep that in perspective. If there's some ex like tumbling back into your world and it was a bad time, things ended on a bad note the first time around, it looks to be like that will be the same case this time around. So you deserve better than that, is what Spirit's coming in and saying, is you deserve better. Now, those of you in relationships, Virgo, I have to say, based on this, it's not very good news either, and I'm so sorry. It looks like you guys are kind of stuck in this cycle of like behavior, a pattern of something, and it's at this point I don't feel it's in your highest good anymore. You know, because the same mistake, it's either like your partner keeps making the same mistake over and over, despite them saying, oh, you know, I will change. They're not really. It's like the same thing is still happening, but they could be much better about hiding it or disguising it or manipulating it. Okay. Others of you, this to me is speaking of where it's not like somebody keeps making like the same screw up. This is where you guys are stuck in this pattern of things are going well, because that's probably like you both are on your best behavior, really keeping things to yourself. But then, you know, it builds up and then all of a sudden we're blowing up on each other, you know, not getting along, fighting, all those things. This right here speaks volumes for all of it, okay? I don't see, like, you know, for those singles out there where none of this applies, I will pull more cards to see if, you know, Spirit's going to talk about like a new romance coming in. But overall, whether you're single, dating, or you're in a committed relationship, to me, this is like kind of trouble in paradise where we're stuck in this loop and you are finally coming to the conclusion in your head that you deserve better. Now, if you're a happy Virgo, this reading is not for you. I wish all of my readings were beautiful and sunshine, but they're not, you know. So those Virgos out there who are in a lot of struggle in a particular relationship, here it is. It is very complicated and you absolutely deserve better than what you've been going through, okay? It's singles, I feel like this is a relationship connection still attached, like trying to roll back into your life. So let's pull some cards. Let's pull some dice. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords, and look at that. The Seven of Swords is coming right out under the same mistake. That is deception. That is betrayal. That is the same screw up time and time and time again. All right. Next out would be a Judgment. This means it's time for a change, Virgo. You deserve much better than this. Four of Cups, you are not being appreciated. You are being taken for granted and overlooked. And finally, Page of Pentacles. This here is, to me, like you kind of going off on your own, not in romance. I don't know, Virgo, listen, for those of you where there's this like old fling, old flame, old ex trying to roll back into your world, it will, promising you everything, it will be the same thing all over again. It will be, especially with Judgment following that. And you will be left feeling how you always feel, like you deserve better than it, despite like the emotion that may be involved. It's just, if this is like a past person trying to roll back in and things did not end on the best note the last time, Virgo, it's going to be the same thing all over again this time around, okay? Those of you in this involved with somebody where they just won't commit or really take things further with you, again, they're kind of in and then they're out. There's more to this, Virgo, than they are presenting to you. And they are not appreciating you with that Four of Cups and you deserve better. They're not. They're not interested in giving you that solid commitment that you're looking for. And they could tell you it's complicated all day long, but that's just an excuse. And Virgo, I don't feel that they have your best interest at heart, okay? I feel like it's all about them and what they want. And so, you know, this is just a general reading. You have to do what you feel is best for you. But with Same Mistake and the Seven of Swords, I just feel like they're full of crap and they're lying to you 100%. And you already feel that. And I think you need to trust your vibes about a person or situation more than you should trust what they're saying if they've let you down many times in the past, okay? If you're a cross watcher for a Virgo, you know, and this isn't you, that's fine. Don't get angry and hate. Like I said, this is not a happy Virgo read. It's not. It's about Virgo really kind of getting screwed over, whether in a committed relationship or dealing with somebody who won't fully commit or somebody trying to roll back into your world. It's like Spirit's saying, no, Virgo, you deserve better than all of this. And it's time for you to decide that for yourself and know that despite how certain people have treated you, regardless of how much you love them, that should not dictate your self-worth. Something is wrong with them. It's off in them. They're deceptive. They're insecure. They're struggling with their emotional baggage, which has nothing to do with you. However, because they're not evolved and they're not growing from their experiences, they are harming you emotionally. They're harming the connection because there's no real appreciation or value attached to it, not in the way that it's supposed to be. And it's like these first 2 weeks of July, Spirit's really waking you up to all of these energies. And again, anybody where there's this like this ex trying to come back into your reality, or maybe it's not even an ex, it's just like somebody you went on one date with, like flaky energy, they have not changed, Virgo. They have not changed, okay? So let's pull some more cards. All right, so we have the Illuminaries, Destiny, Northern Star, Past Life. That's the connection. That's what makes it hard, right? Now we have the Law of Attraction, Alchemy, Energy, Vibration. All right, I just have to say, Virgo, the fact that this is same mistake, Seven of Swords with the Law of Attraction, this is manipulation at its finest, okay? And that is somebody manipulating the crap out of you emotionally and mentally to get their way, to get what they want, all the while not really honoring and valuing you. It's like taking from you, okay? Whether you are committed or this person won't commit to you, or this person's trying to come back to you, Virgo, I don't feel like it's a good deal at all. But I do like to see this. Eight of Roses, expanding, evolving, learning. That's coming out under this Judgment. So Virgo, to me, this is where you are really waking up to this person and their energy, and that you absolutely deserve better. Bringer of Thoughts, apology or facts and truth revealed. All right, with this, Virgo, I don't feel like if this is somebody giving you an apology that it's genuine. I don't, because with the Four of Cups sitting right on top of that, no, that's not a genuine apology. If the Ace of Cups was sitting on top of that, or the Two of Cups was sitting on top of that, I would believe the apology. But with the Four of Cups, no, that's, I'm going to say and do what I need to say and do to manipulate the situation to my advantage, okay? But with Truth and Facts Revealed, Virgo, I feel that's you really waking up and wising up to this person and who and what they are. And now Nine of Flames, this is, you know, really being tested. Virgo, yeah, listen, I think that this reading is for those of you who are stuck in some really awful relationships. They're toxic. Whoever, you know, some of you are committed to this person. Others of you, this person refuses to commit to you. And others of you, it's like this person is not in your life. They could come and go. But I see them trying to make an appearance these first 2 weeks of July. And it's just the same old with them. There's nothing different. Even if they're trying to tell you different things and play on your emotions and your connection for them, Virgo, they're manipulating. And if you feel that in your bones, you trust yourself, okay? Feeling tested, it might be really hard for some of you to say no to this person or to walk away from this person just because of the connection. But you know what you know, Virgo, and you absolutely deserve so much better than what they're giving to you and the way that they're treating you, all right? It's just like this repetitive cycle that's going on, and it has been for some time. And that's why I feel some of you are really questioning your current relationship. Do I get out of this? You know, I'm not happy. You're right, Virgo. They're not as what they appear to be. Those of you where this person is back and forth and won't commit and connect to you, they're full of crap. And you feel that and you know that. You've got to trust you. Anybody like trying to roll back into your world where they were horrible in the past, ended on a bad note, Virgo, it's the same thing all over again. And you do not want to deal with it. You don't need to deal with it. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. All right, so we have shift perception. Yep, and I feel like that's for you, Virgo. Like you're finally seeing somebody's true colors and no matter how much you care, the history, you're just like, I can't take any more of this. And you're right, you deserve better. Spirit is telling you you deserve better. Next out, emotional baggage. And lastly, we have soul consciousness. All right, Virgo, yeah, this here, next out would be spiritual awakening journey. Virgo, I think like whatever this relationship is for you is so toxic, and I've already gone through the scenarios in which I'm speaking on this reading. It's very toxic. It's caused a lot of emotional damage and baggage within you, just everything you've been going through. And these first 2 weeks of July, I'm not surprised with that solar eclipse that's taking place. Like, your things are just coming to light. You're going to see things so much differently. You're really feeling the vibes of your soul, the direction and guidance of your soul, and it's pulling you out of this toxic situation. It's saying you deserve better, Virgo, than where you're at and what you've been given. And again, anything trying to come back into your world that was just horrible the first time around, it's not going to change this time. It's going to be the same thing over and over again, and just add to the heartache and pain that you already have attached to this connection, this relationship, and this person. It is time, Virgo, for you to decide what is best for you, okay? And sometimes, even though we really love somebody and we feel very connected to them, that doesn't always mean that they're the best thing for us right now, all right? I think that whoever you're dealing with, they have a lot of emotional growing and expanding to do before they can meet you in the place emotionally where you vibrate all that you are able to give, do, and be. It's just they're not there. They're emotionally immature in a sense, okay? Especially showing up as, a page, the energy of a page. They have a lot to learn and a lot of growing to do. And so for you, Virgo, it is time to just shift your focus on yourself and decide what's good for Virgo, what's going to make you happy, what is going to make you sleep well at night, what's going to help you heal, because this situation looks like it only takes away from you, and it doesn't look like it's changing anytime soon. So that's why I feel you're really being pushed by Spirit to make a change for yourself and get out of this, because Virgo, you deserve so much better, okay? So those are your messages. I am wishing you guys all the very best. Take care.